Let that quiet tension in your chest finally relax. What you are feeling is not anxiety, it is the soft hum of alignment, a signal that the pieces of your life are locking into place. You have spent years building a foundation without knowing the blueprint, and now the walls are rising all at once. This is the moment your quiet preparation meets its purpose. The universe has finished its work in the shadows, and the long season of wondering is over. What was once a distant whisper is now a conversation happening right in front of you. Consider this. There is someone who has been subconsciously collecting traces of you their entire life. In the way they love, the way they hope, and the standards they refuse to lower, they were honoring a future that included you. Their journey was not one of idle waiting, but of active becoming, polishing their own spirit so it would be worthy of the connection they always knew was coming. Every path you each walked alone was simply clearing the way for the one you will now walk together. The bridge between you was built not with grand gestures, but with the quiet courage you both showed in never giving up on the feeling that something more was meant for you. The first moment your eyes meet will bypass thought entirely. It will be a deep, cellular knowing, a resonance that feels more like memory than discovery. You won't need to question it because your entire being will recognize their energy as a long-missing frequency finally returning to you. This is the hallmark of a destined connection. It arrives not with chaos, but with an immediate and settling peace. In that silence, a whole conversation will happen. A look will convey a promise that took a lifetime to make. The search is over. I see you, completely. Let's begin. You won't need to question this love, you will feel its truth in your bones. It will arrive not as a storm of passion, but as a steady, warm light that makes everything clearer. This is because its purpose is not to create drama, but to create a sanctuary. It will heal you not with grand promises, but by how effortlessly it fits into the quiet spaces of your life. Pay attention to the small things, how they remember a story you told them weeks ago, or the way they hand you a cup of tea without being asked. These are not just kind acts, they are the silent language of a truly present love, proving that you are seen and cherished in your entirety. This person will understand that real strength is found in gentleness. They won't see your vulnerabilities as flaws to be fixed, but as parts of your story to be honored. In their eyes, you are already whole. This unconditional acceptance is what will finally give you the courage to lay down your armor. You will learn that trust isn't a risk, but a homecoming. For the first time, you can be fully yourself, not a version you think you should be, and know that it is more than enough. When your souls intertwine, the world itself will seem to soften at the edges. This is the magic of a shared perspective. The same sun will feel warmer, the same challenges will feel lighter, because you now have a sacred partnership. Their presence becomes your anchor, a constant reminder that you are never alone. In their embrace, you will find a rare and powerful peace. It's the feeling of a long journey finally ending, and the most beautiful one beginning. You are home. This kind of love doesn't happen quickly, it unfolds. It reveals itself layer by layer, through shared mornings and quiet understandings. The journey to get here was essential. Every past disappointment was not a failure, but a lesson that taught your heart to recognize a hollow connection, so you could truly appreciate a whole one. You needed to learn what love is not to know it instantly by its gentle and certain presence. When this person takes your hand, it won't feel like a new sensation, but like a familiar piece of your world clicking perfectly into place. In that simple touch, a lifetime of searching will settle into a profound and quiet peace. You will feel a new kind of safety, one that allows you to be fully known. This is because they see past the person you present to the world, they connect with the very core of your spirit. Their own strength comes from a place of softness, a quality earned by moving through their own challenges without becoming hardened. They understand that true power lies in patience and a calm presence. You will notice that they don't need to fill every silence, because their quiet confidence speaks for itself. Their love is a steady, reliable force that promises not a fleeting passion, but a lasting devotion. As this bond deepens, you will experience a beautiful transformation within yourself. The defenses you built to survive the world will begin to feel unnecessary in their company. The constant need to prove your worth will fade, replaced by the simple, liberating act of just being. This is the ultimate gift of a sacred partnership. It returns you to yourself. Love stops feeling like a risk and becomes your greatest source of strength. It fills you up so completely that you have more to give, not from a place of exhaustion, but from an overflowing well. Together, you will build a life that isn't about perfection, but about mutual freedom and unwavering support, a true sanctuary where both of you can flourish. The idea of tomorrow will begin to feel like a gift, not a threat. The shadows of your past will no longer dictate your steps, because you are finally building a future that is brighter than anything you've left behind. This connection brings a unique harmony to your life, a balance of excitement and serenity, of deep passion and profound calm. It gives you both energy and rest. In a quiet moment of overwhelming gratitude, you will find the words, "The wait is over. Our time is now." This statement holds the weight of every lesson learned and every hope that never died. They will understand this not just as words, but as a truth they have also carried. Their response will be immediate and sure, the confident movement of a soul reaching its destination. What you build together will be different. It won't be founded on dramatic vows, but on the quiet, daily choice to show up for one another. Your story will be written in acts of patience, in shared glances that hold entire conversations, and in a consistency that becomes your safest place. This love has a life of its own. It expands naturally because it is rooted in authenticity, not obligation. It teaches a powerful lesson. The most enduring forces in life are often the quietest. They don't need to shout to be felt. They don't need to be perfect to last forever. They only need to be genuine. Look back and you will see a pattern of grace. Every delay, every closed door, was a form of protection. You were being guided, not punished. The universe was keeping this sacred connection safe, ensuring you both had the time to grow into the people who could not only find this love, but truly nurture it. And now, that preparation is complete. The healing you've done has cleared your vision. The strength you've built has steadied your heart. You are no longer the person who simply dreamed of a love like this. You have become the person who is ready to live it. What comes next is not a dream. It is the reality you have earned. It is the silent answer to a lifetime of questions, the gentle arrival of everything you were always meant to have. This is the love that answers the hopes you were almost too afraid to voice. It is whole, patient, and built to last. You'll feel the proof of it on an ordinary morning, when you catch your reflection and see not the weight you carried, but the light you've rediscovered. The future, once a source of anxiety, now feels like a promise. This is what happens when your heart learns to trust again, when you find a companion who doesn't need to direct your path, but simply walks beside you, sharing the dream. You won't find this connection on a strict timeline or through force of will. It will find you in the soft, unplanned moments, in a comfortable silence, a shared glance of understanding, or a simple act of care. And from that place of quiet certainty, the words will rise effortlessly, "Come, my love." As you speak them, you will feel a release, a deep and final settling within your soul. It is the feeling of a long journey ending and the right one beginning. Everything that once felt difficult will suddenly feel simple and clear. Your life together will be built not on grand gestures, but on a foundation of gentle, everyday devotion. You will cherish it all, the easy laughter, the peaceful mornings, the shared burdens, and the quiet reconciliations. This love will inspire you to create a life that feels both soft and strong. Slow Sundays and simple meals will become your sanctuary, and the most ordinary moments will glow with meaning because you are experiencing them with someone who truly sees your heart. And when your soul calls out, it will not echo in an empty space. The one meant for you will hear it. They will understand your unspoken words and feel the shift in the air as a new chapter begins, a time of mutual care, quiet surrender, and a trust so deep it needs no proof. In this love, you will find your ultimate rest, and in each other, you will finally be home. You will begin to greet each new day with a sense of quiet excitement, grateful to have found a love that feels like a safe harbor rather than a storm. This is the power of two souls choosing each other with complete honesty. Love stops being a challenge to survive and becomes a home you get to live in. You will be astonished by the sheer capacity of your own heart once it is freed from the weight of fear and doubt. In this new light, every past struggle and season of longing finally reveals its purpose. It was all essential preparation, carefully crafting you for the profound simplicity of this connection. Then, the invitation will come. It won't be a dramatic performance, but a quiet, sincere question that holds the entire journey you've shared. You will feel the truth of it in the gentle certainty of their voice and in the safety of their touch. It will sound something like, "Let's build our life together. Let's make this real." And your soul, recognizing its own reflection, will have already answered. You will think of all the times you hoped and waited, and you will understand that none of it was in vain. Every delay was a form of divine protection, every no was a redirection to this ultimate yes. When the moment arrives, your answer won't need to be shouted. It will be communicated in a language deeper than words, through the peace in your stillness, the trust in your eyes, and the quiet surrender of your hand in theirs. From that point on, this love will begin to gently reshape your world. Time will seem to expand, allowing you to savor the beauty in ordinary moments. You will discover a sacred joy in the quiet spaces you share, where no words are needed. Life together won't feel like something you have to tirelessly build, but like a beautiful reality you are both naturally growing into, one peaceful day at a time. A new rhythm will guide your days, one that feels less like a schedule and more like a natural flow. Your dreams will evolve into a shared vision, a future built on mutual respect that allows both of you the space to become your best selves. Reflecting on your past, you will no longer see a trail of pain, but a necessary journey of preparation. Each experience, however difficult, was carving out the exact space within you to hold a joy this profound. Your acceptance of this bond will be a silent language, spoken through daily actions. It's in the coffee you brew for them without asking, the comfort of a hand on your shoulder after a long day, and the unspoken understanding that your story is now one. They will treat your heart with a reverence that never wavers, not because you demand it, but because they recognize its true value. This devotion becomes the quiet background music of your life, consistent, protective, and more powerful than any spoken vow. The need for external validation will fade. Security will be found in the steady, quiet certainty you build together. When life brings its inevitable storms, your partnership will be the anchor that holds fast. You will choose to face challenges side by side, not from a place of need, but from a place of unwavering solidarity. Resting beside them, you will feel a deep, resonant calm, a sure sign that your long search for belonging is over. You will be thankful for every lesson that led you here, for they taught you the language of a true, kinder love. This connection will not remain static, it will deepen and strengthen, enriched by the small, conscious choices you make for each other every day. Your legacy will not be a flawless tale, but a real and textured one, written in honesty and unwavering support. To them, you are the quiet hope they held onto through darker days. You are the answer to a question their soul was always asking. This union does not fill a void within you. Instead, it illuminates the wholeness that was there all along. Let this realization anchor you. Embrace it without reservation. Offer your whole self to this journey. This is your destiny, to experience a love that is both a safe harbor and a great adventure, to be fully seen, and to see another with the same profound clarity.